Welcome to Prana Talk TV with Elitom, El-amin.
And Shana Dean.
Enjoy the show.
Should we sit closer?
This is Elitom, El-amin, and Shana Dean. Shana Dean, the light worker. The famous name. This is awesome. And here we are in wonderful Mount Shasta. And now we're in the cottage life. This is nice and comfortable. They got it warm for us.
Yeah, it's nice and cozy and soft.
We've been working with the energies today. As soon as we got here, we went up to the mountain before nightfall to see that sunset.
Oh,
the
beautiful.
energy was high, but like we said earlier, the energy was hitting us about an hour before we even got here.
Oh, yeah.
Crown chakra ringing, energy going through the body.
It makes your crown chakra just tingle. You just feel the energy and your whole body gets lighter and it feels amazing.
And that's what it's about, because we're living in this, a substance. And that's what you said when we first got here about how it felt like it got, what?
Yes, we were doing Qigong on the mountain and moving the energy, and it felt like it had more, like you said, substance. It was more substantial.
Right.
You know, it wasn't so light. It actually felt like you were moving like you would if you were moving water. You know, it was, it felt solid, very tangible.
Now this is good to know, because when you look up the definition of air, it says it's a substance. It's just in some places you can feel it more tangible than others. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
So that's why we usually say there's some environments that are more nutritious than others.
Yes, absolutely. And Shasta is incredibly nutritious on the tonic level.
This is nutritious.
And it's more than just the mountain air. It's the actual energy. It is the prana of the mountain, the life force that's being given from the spirit of the mountain.
Right, because we do got energy grids on a planet, and there's some that have the reputation of having a certain energy within the grid, just like the chakras on our bodies.
Yeah, it's like a vortex. I mean, it is. Shasta is a vortex.
So it's rated as the root chakra of the planet.
That's right.
Wow. And the root chakra for us is basically, I've been teaching lately, is the physical body.
That's right.
You can see it, it's tangible, it's substantial. And you know it's open due to how your health is. You can see it, you can feel it. So just like being up here in Mount Shasta, we can see it, feel it, and it let us know you can feel it. You're going to feel us.
Yeah.
Now that's the key. What you said is about. It's more than us plugging into the energy of the mountain. Now let's take that energy with us. Become the mountain. You are the mountain.
Yeah, become the mountain. So you don't have to rely on it, because you're not always going to be
Right.
on the mountain.
So on this next phase of the Breatharian journeys coming up, people are going to start radiating thicker auras or thicker electromagnetic fields coming off of their bodies.
Stronger energy.
Because it's one thing to say we got all these external forces that's giving us energy, but you produce your own energy coming outwards.
That's right. That's right. And it's all about raising your frequency. Right? That's a big part of it.
Big one.
Yeah, and the more you meditate, the more you do Qigong and your energy practices and your Reiki
You're
and whatever
growing.
it is, your breath work, you're growing it, and you're becoming more and more like that sacred mountain.
Absolutely, and we're going there now. It's going to a whole nother level where the human being is going to start magnifying their light within them. We got all these external practices. I understand sun gazing, going to the full moon and stuff like this. But you have the light within you. When it gets to a certain degree, start booming it out through your works. So we're going into an age now where people are going to have basically electromagnetic fields is ringing.
Yes.
And you know what?
Yes, like
and
an
the
antenna.
And the new thing is going to be, I made this up once before, but now it's going to make sense. Purity is the new high. We're going to start,
It is.
and I don't want to use that word competing, but we're going to start showing off our light.
Yes. Purity is like lucid living.
Lucid living all the way.
Lucid living.
And it's going to go down to the younger generation. They're going to start saying, wait, that is fashionable to be healthy, to be happy, to have a ringing.
And it is a new high.
That is a high.
I mean, it's such a good high. Oh, it's the best.
Man. We high right now.
We're just like, wow. Yeah, because everything's clear and your energy just feels amazing.
Wow.
And you just feel bliss and love.
Oh man, you can't beat this.
Connectivity to everything around you.
Oh man,
You know?
nice and calm, everything.
Yeah.
The fearless state is gone, all that stuff, because you feel good. You're in alignment.
Yeah.
So that's the new high all the way. Purity is the new high.
Yeah.
And it comes from ringing the energy within you. Now there's a thing that they use called biophoton therapy. They use that out in the medical field. Bio means life, and of course therapy. But what they're saying is an organism, which is us and every other living thing, produces its own light.
Oh yeah.
It don't need to receive it, it produces it.
Yeah.
So here we go now. They're
And how
telling,
much light are you going to be producing?
right.
That's the question.
That's the question. We're all like light
Yeah.
bulbs. And I like saying this one. Some light bulbs are more brighter than others.
It's true. And the more you work with energy, the lighter you become.
Absolutely.
Because I always tell my Reiki students this, the more Reiki you do, the stronger it becomes. That's because you're channeling this universal life force energy, which is prana,
Here
through
it
your
is.
body, and you get stronger and stronger and stronger.
Did you just hear what she said?
Hmm.
Channeling the energy in your body, through your body, it will get stronger and stronger and stronger. So she just said the Breatharian process.
That's right, yeah. The Reiki path can be a breatharian process if that's the direction you want to
That's
take
the
it.
direction.
Yeah.
The more you do it, the stronger you become with the light.
That's right.
You just said it. And see, a lot of people say it. Like I was talking to musicians at times. And when they get to talking about the music, the sound, and how it travels, I just said, you just said the Breatharian process. I get to talking to a car mechanic. He was describing this and this. He just said it. Over and over again, people know it is in them, but you got to start looking at yourself as an instrument, because that's what it is, whether if it's a musical instrument, whether if it's anything you're looking at, it, a biocomputer, you're hacking it, you're making changes, you're troubleshooting where the blockages is at so it can have a better flow, a
That's
better
right.
channel of energy.
And there's a lot of different ways of accessing it. You can either do it through Reiki, or you can do it through Qigong.
Right.
Or you can do it through your music.
All
right?
this good
It's just
stuff.
opening the channels and allowing the energy to flow and connecting to that higher spirit.
And it's like tonight we're going to work on the Merkaba. You know, we energy
Yeah, we're
junkies. Here
doing
we
the
go.
Merkaba meditation.
And that one right there takes what? Visualization, you're doing the mudras, the breath work all at the same time. You're reprogramming it with mantras and mantrams. So you're doing a whole lot within that one meditation, but it's so powerful. See, meditations are powerful when you take it seriously.
Yeah.
See, the light,
Yeah.
it's you who get a value to the light on how far you want to take it. Or you can hold it. It's us who do that.
Yeah. It's our consciousness.
Mhm.
Because our energy will go where your consciousness
Absolutely.
is.
And whatever you focus on, it will grow.
That's right.
That's awesome, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just like cultivating a plant. And we are those trees of life, those plants. So the reason why we are here in Mount Shasta, not just to play around, we're out here to cultivate ourselves.
That's right, yeah. And the next time you're in a place that's sacred to you, whether it's a mountain or the beach or Sedona or anywhere around the world, like Shasta,
Right.
pay attention. Just focus on the energy around you, because it's easy to be in a place if you're not sensitive to subtle energies
Right.
and not notice what's happening around you. But take a minute and say, oh, how does this tree feel? How does this boulder feel? How does the sky feeling? How can I embrace and harness this gorgeous energy that's life-giving, and just bring it into yourself and being aware that it's there and using it to increase your own energy. Your own
Absolutely.
prana.
And on this path for myself over the last 20 years, there was many times a weekend would be coming up and I'll say, you know what, I'm going to go get my tent, just go out there and just have me a weekend cultivating myself. That's how seriously I took it.
Right, right. Just go plug in
Just go
to a
plug in.
higher power.
Right.
Yes.
And it was just me out there. I come back refreshed. People be like, where did you go? Who was you with? And I was with myself. But I just went out there to work with myself. And that's what type of mentality or mindset you got to have as you're on this journey.
Right, right.
They say yogis like to be alone. So you take a lot of time out for yourself. And then you got that other portion where you come be with people so you can learn how to work with the energies of people. That's a skill also.
Yeah, and exude that beautiful energy that you've just harnessed so people can be benefited from it.
Right.
Being in your presence.
Because you could also find yourself going the wrong direction when you get that mentality of always putting down other people, calling them low vibrations. Now, when your mindset starts changing, you'll find out everybody's high vibration. Everything is high vibration because you learn how to deal with that other vibration. It's all about energy exchange again.
And resonance.
In resonance.
Resonance.
Because there's a saying that says, quiet answer turns away wrath. Now, listen at that. That means somebody can come at you barking real tough and real strong. But if you give them a quiet answer, they usually settle down.
Or if you're just resting in silent love.
Right.
You know?
And that
You're
person
just in a
settles
loving,
down
compassionate
because it's a
place.
reflection. But if they come in real hard and you come hard back, and then it gets harder and harder, it escalates.
Yeah.
So you're learning how to carry yourself with this energy with people throughout society. You'd be surprised how many people will really start transforming due to you learning how to carry your own mind, because it is you.
Yeah, staying centered. And just exuding that high vibration. It
Absolutely.
really does help to heal other people and help them to raise up too.
And here we are in Shasta. We finally
I
made
love
it.
Yeah.
The energy is like,
Yeah, it still feels fantastic.
So we got a lot of good things tomorrow. We'll be out there on the trails, all this good stuff. I finally got my boots I can wear. I love them too.
Yep.
They're right on time.
Those snow boots. But there's one more thing I want to mention too. We were talking about not only being able to tap into the mountain and use that to increase our energy, but then we also have this source of energy within us. So there's two things happening. You can receive prana from your environment if it's a healthy environment, like in a natural area like Shasta.
Right.
And you can also cultivate the energy within you.
Mm-hmm.
So what you want to be doing is both.
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 That's the power.
In your meditations. You're increasing it within because you have an infinite source of energy within.
Right.
Infinite.
And they blend together, you become one. That's what we're talking about. See, we're taking it from myth to reality.
Yeah.
They say we're the microcosm, and that's the macrocosm. They must join to become one. That's what the Tao was talking about. So the more, through meditation and these other practices and the good, clean lifestyle, you harmonize your energies. They'll blend in more with the forces that surround us instead of fighting against it.
Yeah.
That's what brings forth sickness, illness, and disease, and being out of alignment.
Yeah. Gotta be in alignment. You gotta be in harmony with your environment.
Right. And in the beginning, it seemed like it's work. Of course.
Because you have to pay attention to it.
I have to pay
You have to be conscious of
attention. You see how far you can move to the side. It's okay. You go through all of those little things, go through your own wilderness. But when you cross over, it's all becomes second nature because it is you.
Yeah. It does become second nature.
Second
it just
nature.
becomes what is.
Oh, this is awesome.
You
man.
become an energy light being. You're already one, but you become it more. You
You
really
become
step into it.
That's your identity.
You own it.
Like they say, we're human.
Spiritual experience.
Spiritual experience. And
Or
then
we're spiritual beings having a human
a
experience.
human experience. So now you're going to become your full spirit, and you know you're a spirit, and you're having a spiritual experience.
And you're going to embody it.
And you're going to embody it. That's what we're saying.
Don't want to forget the body.
We got this, right?
Totally. But we want our bodies to be lighter.
Well, like I saying, this year and here on out, we're going to have the thing where people are going to see how, get your light shining. We're going to know. I mean, ring it. We got it now.
Yeah.
That's going to be the new thing. Purity is the new high.
That's right. And you know, the lighter you're eating, if you're eating very little or none at all, it's very easy to be pure and very easy to be high and very connected to those energies because you don't have any food or any dense materials within you that's
Right.
slowing you down.
Very little or not at all. That's the Breatharian journey. You don't have to get all of that. It's got to be this. It's just like if you're a fruitarian and you went and ate some processed food one day. Does that mean you ain't a fruitarian no more? No.
No, it just means you had that experience and you probably wouldn't want to do it after that.
Right. I'm done with that one, but it was good.
Yeah.
But that's what we're saying. So we need to put everything in alignment so we can be easy on one another and everybody can grow.
Yeah.
Because what we was talking about earlier, about our words, the way we talk to people could build somebody up or destroy them.
That's right.
We mean not literally destroy somebody through words. We're made up of
It
words.
needs to be encouraging.
We need to encourage one another on this journey.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised how motivational you can be by building somebody up. Tell them they do a good job. Tell them you love them. All this other good stuff.
And we were talking earlier, love yourself into being a breatharian.
Oh, absolutely.
Love yourself into it.
That's how it's going to work.
So it means no self-judgment.
Right.
And that's a big one.
Right, because then you got to what? Encourage yourself. Start talking to yourself better.
Yeah.
Stop, instead of saying to your mind, you big dummy, you did it again. Oh man, that's rough to live in that type of mind.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to do that. You love yourself.
All
La, la,
about
la.
love, really. Yeah. Like when we're here, we feel the mountain loving us.
That's the nourishment.
You know, and we love it back.
Right.
So it's this beautiful exchange of prana.
Beautiful exchange.
Yeah.
And I remember this one guy said one time when I was telling you about, he said every time when he was a kid, he went over his uncle's house. His uncle had a way of talking to him to make you feel like you could do anything. And we can do anything. That's in us. I mean, we're
That's
creative.
why we need to talk to ourselves.
Yep. Oh
We
man.
can do anything.
You can do anything. And that's how, I was just telling them in one video, that's how I talk to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Some people will still say, why you call yourself God? If you only knew the way I was talking to myself. What's going on?
Yeah. Encouraging words for yourself always.
Always. And
Always.
then you'll be able to do it easier for other people. Do it with yourself, do it with other people, and let's keep that frequency going. Keep that motivation going.
What's part of thinking positively? You have to speak positively well.
We're made up of words.
Yeah. Well, the words carry impactful energy.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You know, they're little packages of energy.
They
What
are.
Words are. You know.
Here we go. Little packets of energy. That's
They
awesome, ain't it?
are. You know, as it comes out, it's like, and what
Man,
you say
trust
to
it.
yourself. What are you telling yourself? Can you do it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, or are you saying no, I can't?
Wow, that's something.
Or
ain't it?
this is going to make me sick, or this isn't. You know.
Right.
Or this is going to make me better. Well, you might as well it's a program. You might as well program yourself for love and success and health and
That's why we got that word curse. Now, when we hear that, then we got a thing called curse words. And then you ever hear a person arguing with each other, and then one gets louder, the other one try to get louder. They're trying to see whose curse could go over first, because those words after that exchange is over, there was a live fight that took place. So another person could be shaken up for years off of what that person said to them.
yeah.
They really thought that of me?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. See, we got to be aware of these again. These nice, loving words. Being on a journey. Talking to yourself, talking to others. That's nourishment in a nutshell. In the beginning was the Word was with God, the Word is God.
Amen. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And you want your words to be of the light
Absolutely.
and love.
High vibration.
High vibration. That's right. And it's not just what you're saying to others, but it's how you're programming yourself too. And that's the big one, especially when
That's
you're
the big
making a
one.
transition like this into more breatharianism, where you're living more on light, on this high, beautiful energy. What are you programming yourself with? Are you programming yourself that, hey, this is possible. I can be lighter and brighter.
Right.
And I can do this.
Absolutely. And we were saying too about how some of the retreats go, and she was saying too about, yeah, but going that long without the food and drink, and I said, but that group synergy is a whole different ballgame. Everybody's under one umbrella. You got this talk and this one teaching on that subject. You'd be surprised how everybody glides through it. That's a whole nother ballgame.
Everybody is in that same
That's it.
resonance.
Yep, that same resonance. This is awesome.
And they're believing it.
And everybody's
faith
encouraging
is
you.
gonna be okay.
You pick your days on how you want to go into it as a group, and stuff like that, and then everybody get to talk about it. And it changes your whole life. It's just like riding a bike. Once you learn how to ride a bike, you'll always know how to ride it.
That's right. You can always go back to it.
So that's why breatharianism is a skill. Sometimes I hear people saying, well, so-and-so went back to eating. They got the skill. Whatever they're creating in their life, it could be a new relationship, having a new kid, eating with their kid, having grandkids, whatever they're doing, they know the skill and know the route on how to get back.
That's right.
This is awesome, ain't it? And some just want to continue,
Yeah.
Duh.
It just depends on what kind of a lifestyle you want.
Oh,
If
absolutely.
you want to live a lighter one where you're less encumbered and you're more crystalline in your thoughts and your mind and your emotion.
But I tell you what, once a person do learn that skill, they ain't going dense though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you're still at a higher
Whoa,
level.
whoa. Yeah, that's too
Yeah.
far.
It's just like once you learn something and once you have the knowledge and the wisdom and you've experienced something, you don't go back.
You don't go back.
You just
You
can't.
know it.
Because you're already in that lighter state.
Oh, absolutely.
Even if not all your actions are the way you think they should be, right?
Right.
You're still much more elevated. You're not going to go back.
We floating. Yeah, my Salisbury steak and gravy. Remember I used to tell you those stories some 20 plus years ago? Yeah, I remember the memory. Not mad at it. But to be that memory again,
Right.
We floating now. Here we go, Mount Shasta. We rolling. We got the root chakra vibrating. And we're gonna keep going higher and higher with this message. And one more thing, we was telling them about the future retreat up here in Mount Shasta.
That's right. We're going to have this summer, so mark that on your calendar. Summer of 2020. It'll probably be late summer.
Right.
So we can make sure we can get really high on the mountain to those beautiful locations where you can really tap into the energy of the mountain and be on the mountain and with it and meditate.
Oh man, this is gonna be so good.
Yeah.
And late summer,
Swimming in the lake.
all this good stuff. Breatharian retreat up here in this high energy.
High energy.
You gotta love it.
Yeah, and there's a little lakes around here that you can hike up to and spend some time with, and the energy just feels really crystalline. The atmosphere is
Right.
very high vibrational.
So get ready. We saying it. We already putting it out there.
That's right. So you get in touch with me, Shana Dean. You can get in touch with
Elohim.
Elohim.
I'm Elohim.
There you go. I've upgraded you. Tom.
Some people know it. No, they be like, they're gonna Elohim. See, they know.
They're gonna find you that way.
Right.
Yeah.
The
You
Elohim.
get in touch with either of us. And we're gonna wrap it up. We'll start talking about that as it gets closer.
Right, because we up here now. That's what we up here for. This energy's so high, we want to share it with everybody. We got to do it.
That's right. And we might just do the retreat right on the mountain while camping.
Right.
Outdoors. We haven't
Mark
figured
it
out
down.
the details yet, but I mean, it's going to be beautiful.
Oh, man, we rolling.
Stars.
Stars in the sky,
Stars,
bright,
sunset.
UFOs.
Fairies and angels. It'll all be here.
Now check this out. I see an alien this weekend. I'm gonna straight up ask them, let me go to your spaceship so you can take me up as I can drive. Right.
I want to fly with you.
I'm gonna fly one, right. So if I pull up, y'all see me in the sky driving, leaning to the side.
It just turn you directly
Right.
to your inner body is what it'll do.
Right. We rolling, but we up there with all these energies having fun. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Whole new age we in.
Having fun.
Oh man, we eating this cosmic food.
That's right. We had dinner on the mountain.
Cosmic food. That's what we're
And our
doing.
dinner was our qigong.
This qigong.
And it was the sunset.
Oh man.
That was the most
The
delicious,
snow was all over the
delicious
place.
sunset ever.
Oh man.
Bright pink, gorgeous.
Oh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, we jamming, man. They don't get no better than this.
Yeah, it's pretty high.
We in heaven. This is what our mind created.
Yeah.
Told you we creators.
Heaven on earth.
All we do is create what? Level to level, getting better and better. That's what life you want. But it depends on how you run in this energy and how your perception is. You don't see with your eyes. You see with your how your mind is interpreting things.
That's true. Yeah, because different people can have different perceptions and totally different experiences.
Right.
The same thing.
Of the same thing. So you constantly gotta what? Keep upgrading this perception through repetition.
Yeah.
Listen to somebody talking to this.
Yeah.
Listen, and we got the most information out like ever before out here. Oh man. So I know the reason why I make so many videos is because I know on the East Coast it's snowing. So they can't get outside, so they're probably watching my channel all day.
You can still get outside.
You still
You
can.
can still get outside.
Right.
Yeah, there's beautiful prana in the snow. Are you
Oh, yeah.
kidding? All the
We're gonna be out there all day tomorrow.
crystalline, water.
Oh yeah.
It's been like just.
And I'm glad how you said that because people call me sometimes. Do I got to be in the tropics to be a breatharian? There's people in the tropics who ain't breatharian. All right.
Right.
Anywhere.
You could do it from your home.
From your home.
Even in the city.
I did it right in Ohio where the snows was just like this, even deeper. So we're going to be out there all day tomorrow,
anywhere.
bringing in this prana, allowing it to work on us. Because like I said, we're going higher and higher. I'm not done yet. I just started.
Yeah. But I will admit it is easier in places like Shasta.
Yeah,
You
it is.
really can feel yourself plug into the mountain.
Oh, man.
So that's one reason why we're going to have a retreat here. It'll just be really easy for people to come and enjoy this
Right,
lifestyle.
so everybody can have that experience.
Yeah.
So we'll give you more details. We'll get our caravans together and we're coming to Mount Shasta this summer.
Yeah.
Whew, this is awesome.
Yeah,
Once
It's
again,
gonna be great.
so follow us tomorrow as we give you more updates as we go on the trail and everything.
And we'll be on the mountain tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Live streaming.
We're gonna be jamming. I might levitate. Let me think. Yeah, why not?
Let's do it.
We're up here now.
Let's
Let's
just
do
do
it.
it. We're just gonna levitate tomorrow.
We're
do
going
it.
for it. You know, hey, you had those dreams when you be flying, right?
Absolutely.
And it sounds like you do this, and it's like you get the air is like a substance,
Will it.
and you just will it up.
Will it up.
We will it up. We're gonna do it. We're gonna try to fly tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, like Saint Teresa of Avila. Have you heard of her? She is a saint, Catholic saint,
Right.
who used to actually levitate in meditation.
Oh, that's the one now.
And people would ask her, what do you do in your meditations? And she said, I just allow God to love me.
Allow that love to
That's
come
it.
in.
You just open your heart and let the divine to love you.
Here we
and
go.
Then we'll be levitating on the mountain.
Man, I'm feeling light already. I could do it. I'm gonna wheel myself up.
That's it. We're gonna be light bodies, light mountain bodies.
Oh man, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, Shasta bodies.
Right. Once we do that, it's on now. I don't need to pay plane tickets no more. I can go to different places and really teach the world.
There
So
you
yeah,
go.
I'm working on my levitation techniques. I already got Breatharianism under my belt. That's
looking-
child's play.
That's the next step.
All right, I'm working on something else now.
That's gonna take some more meditation.
Yeah, it is. We're going full go.
Yeah.
That's my new thing. What Elitom doing now? He's trying to levitate. Right? That's what, he's doing it. That's what's about to happen. So we can open up our what? Levitation ashram. Here we go.
We'll start right now with our Merkaba meditation that we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, we're about to jam on that now. So we'll talk to y'all soon.
Yeah.
We
And
hope
that's-
we got a lot out of
And
this.
that's what it's all about. It's about eating less,
Mm-hmm.
being in a high vibe place, and meditating a lot.
Meditating a
A
lot.
lot. And it's meditating, it's Qigong, it's Reiki, it's breath work, whatever it is you want to do, whatever your meditation is, you do that a lot.
A lot. Stay in
the
that
answer.
cycle. Keep it channeling.
Yeah, keep
That's Reiki.
Keep the prana moving.
Keep working with it.
It's not all about fasting and just giving up food. If you
Right.
have to get that prana high and the energy high in conjunction with lightening your diet. That's
Wow.
the key.
This is something. This
Yeah,
is all
you can
tangible.
feel it.
Whoa.
You can feel it.
That's awesome. We got
You
substance.
should be doing Reiki classes up here too.
Yeah, it is.
Reiki Breatharian classes.
Well, we'll hook that all in with the retreat. It's going to be the Reiki
It's gonna
Breatharian
happen.
retreat.
There you go.
Self-healing, healing on others, all this stuff,
Mountain
working with it.
attunements.
Oh, man. So much we can do with this
Sun
idea.
gazing. Soaking up the sun. Yeah.
And then how the laws of Hermetic laws go, the higher vibration changes the lower vibration.
That's right.
So when you put that vibration out there and start getting your stuff together here, you're changing the whole atmosphere. You're changing everybody. See, the air is a living organism.
Mm-hmm.
The ground is alive.
Yeah.
The water is
The
alive.
earth is alive.
The earth's alive.
Yeah.
So what it's saying, I hope they wake up. Come on, I need your help. Come on, let's get together. Right, so when you wake up, they're waiting for you to come back home, the other elements.
That's right.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So we can be all one big happy family and be the heaven on earth all around,
Yeah.
literally.
And we can do some beautiful meditations for the globe,
Oh,
for the
man.
whole planet, together collectively. We
It's
can
on.
really, really help beautiful Mother Earth. Help each other, help the earth.
Help
the universe.
Right, that's what we doing.
Yeah.
So talk to y'all soon, and we love y'all.
Yeah, we love you. Mwah.
We'll talk
Thank
to
you
y'all
for
tomorrow.
listening.
We might be able to do a 5 live broadcast tomorrow. We're gonna be all over the
Yeah, we're
place.
gonna be on fire.
Yeah, we are.
It's gonna be great.
Talk to y'all soon.